Hey, house and home, it's Todd Talbot. Welcome to my house and my home. Just finished this renovation. I want to show you around. We're going to start with the kitchen, a few other spaces. I hope you like it. We're in Vancouver. It's a great little neighborhood looking over the North Shore Mountains. This is our house. We just finished a 15-month renovation. So I'm excited you're here and excited to show you some spaces. My wife, Rabecca, found this house. It was a time capsule. This home was built in 1940. It's a Vancouver bungalow. The kitchen was roughly in the same place as it is now, but it was smaller. So it was more kind of cordoned off from the eating area to the kitchen. It was actually a reasonably functional kitchen, and we liked where it was in the house. We kept a similar layout on this main floor. So kitchen at the back of the house, dining in the middle, and then living area in the front of the house. It's not the biggest kitchen in the world, so we wanted to find that happy medium between a cool design, a functional space, but also not taking up too much square footage. So we decided to work with Merit for not only the kitchen, but the rest of the millwork in the house. And it was an awesome process. We had some very unique design ideas that we wanted to incorporate, and they were great about working with us and researching different ways to do things. Most of the hard work in the kitchen happens in this L shape. We start with a tall, narrow pantry, something to put the mop and the broom, and then an integrated fridge with walnut panels and walnut handles, which I searched high and low for, and then found this guy in Vancouver who makes these custom handles. We worked with Merit to come up with a custom walnut door front. They integrated it into the dishwasher, into the fridge and freezer, as well as the tall pantry. So all of that is synergized together, and it's a small rail detail around the outside, just to have it be a little bit different from the Tofinoed flat panel of the uppers. Then we've got a long countertop space with an induction range. I love cooking on this induction range. Like, it's spectacular. So we've got a bank of cabinetry on one side, bank of cabinetry on the other side. So super functional to unload the dishwasher. So we had a little extra space right here. Nice thing about working with Merit is that you can design something to fit in that and utilize it. So we added this pull-out drawer. And then, of course, everyone has trouble with the corner, but these, this is cool. So lots of storage in the corner, so you're not wasting any space in there. And then I like the fact that they send out these custom fitted organizers for the drawer, which is cool, and they look like they're meant to be there. We didn't want to drive that cabinetry all the way to the wall and have it feel closed in, so we installed floating shelves at the end, which just lightens up that space, especially beside the window, allows you to put a plant up there. And so I like that detail. It's a little bit tricky in our kitchen because we have the exposed ceiling. Do we drive the cabinetry all the way to the top, or how much space do we leave? So I think we found a nice happy medium where that roof system floats in there nicely. It feels independent from the cabinetry. Okay, so let's talk about the island. This actually was something that Rabecca and I were really excited to create and design, and I think it's not only super functional, but it looks cool. And it's a little bit unique. We wanted it to be a piece of furniture. So if you're sitting in the living room or the dining room and you're looking back at the kitchen, the front of it feels finished. We wanted the front to be rounded to reflect the arch that we have going into the kitchen as well. The whole island is wrapped in this walnut tambour. The tambour was an idea that we had, and we brought it to Merit, and then they did the research to find where they could source this from. It's a reeded, flexible material that can be bent around a curve, and we use it in a couple of different places in the house. We've styled this house quite nicely, but you can actually see that there's tea leaves in here. So it's super authentic. This actually was one of the cornerstones of our design because my wife loves drinking tea. As you can see, this is kind of custom designed to accommodate teacups, more teacups. They can't go in the dishwasher. Tea. We came up with this idea. We drew this out actually on the wall and then built this custom arch that slid in after we put in this countertop and the tile. so it looks very seamless. We found this tile, which is gorgeous, and it comes in different colors. So we chose this greeny bluey color, and then we used the exact same tile as the backsplash on the other side. So I love the fact that they're the same in terms of style, but have a little bit of different personality. For this kitchen, we wanted to embrace a bit of mid-century modern with also a little bit of glitz and glam. So we mashed those two ideas together and tried to follow that through the rest of the house. One of the things that we have been missing in our life is a big enough table to not only have our family around, but our kids can invite friends over and stuff like that. So the mandate for this space was a big table. This actually has a leaf. It gets much bigger with 8 chairs. But this is a gorgeous Canadian company. It's called Canadel, and it's so gorgeous and nice to sit at. Sometimes I'll just sit here at night at the table and look at the kitchen and just kind of take it in. But this table is awesome. In an old 1940s house, storage is tricky. So we used Merit and millwork strategically to build in capacity to put stuff away. So in the front entryway, instead of building in an actual closet, we used cabinetry as a furniture piece. We designed the door with an arch. There's a delicate brass gold handle on it. We've got 2 drawers at the bottom, so there's lots of storage. And then I wanted a bench to embrace the same curvature in the kitchen. So that was the inspiration. So Merit provided the components to do this. And then I traced out curvature that I thought worked and spent a bunch of time putting this together and then folded in the tambour. I love the mudroom area. So some place for people to come in that is not necessarily the front door area where you can drop your stuff. You've got places to put it away. You've got cabinetry right as you come in, a bench with 2 pull-out drawers, and then some hooks above that. And then right in front of you, you've got this massive wall of millwork cabinetry that has a theme. It ties in with the laundry room, which is right next door. We used the door style from Merit called Gatsby, and the color is Sherwin-Williams Ethereal Mood. We actually got inspired to use wallpaper in this laundry room that had like a little whimsical fun pattern. It's peel and stick. You get these panels, stick it on the wall, super easy. We used these walnut accents, these boxes, one above the washer dryer combo and one in the mudroom. And then on the other side, we also integrated an even smaller little walnut box into the millwork and inset a little extra fridge. So a little overflow space, plus down the rec room, you can have some drinks and stuff like that. We've got the 2 kids' bedrooms downstairs, and in the middle, we designed 2 bathrooms. The first bathroom, which my son has claimed, the dark green blue color, matches the tile. Like, the tile is super dramatic in there. Black fixtures, so super contrasty. We did a white oak Merit cabinet in there, so lots of storage underneath the sink. And then we did the mirror system on the other side. So my son has a shower and my daughter has this gorgeous bath. And then incorporated a window in there, which has the same countertop ledge on the sill of the window, as well as the back sill behind the tub and then on the countertop. Beautiful gold fixtures from Kohler. We wanted both bathrooms to relate to each other. So same line of tile on the floors, but different design. Same line of tile around the tub and the shower surround, but different colors. I've been pushing really hard to get this finished. I'm a bit stubborn in the way that I do this because I like to do most, if not all, of the work myself. So I'm not a great delegator. I've got some fantastic people who have come in and helped in different components, and obviously working with Merit and plumbers and stuff like that. It is a passion of mine to build, and so this is a passion project, but it does mean that you go a little bit slower and you burn yourself out. So simple, quick 16 months is where we're at. We're not quite finished, but we're close.